Hi, I'm Hayes.
And I'm Layla.
And we're blind. I bet you didn't see that one coming.
Because we didn't either. Hi everyone, welcome back to our podcast. I'm Layla.
And I'm Hayes.
And today we are going to be talking about some blind life hacks that we use to just, I guess, make life a little easier as a blind person. So if you're a blindie, you can steal some or you can comment some of your own. Or if you're a sightling or a sighted person, then just, listen and I don't know.
Maybe and I don't know, some of these life hacks may even help you. Most of it probably won't, but
Maybe. All right. Do you want to start or do you want me to start?
Either way.
Okay, I can start.
Go for it.
So I think this is kind of a universal blind thing. I feel like it is. Bump dots on everything. So the microwave, you need to know where buttons are, put bump dots on it. My computer, when I don't feel like counting every single number to try to find the number 9, put bump dots on numbers 4 and 7. Those are the middle numbers. 6, 7. Anyways, I'm sorry.
I really thought that would be over 6-7 weeks ago.
I know. It's gonna take 6-7 more years for it to be over.
Right.
Anyways, the washer, the dryer, the stove, any appliance that usually isn't accessible, you can put bump dots on the buttons, and the buttons still work perfectly well, and you can use them, and it's great.
It is great. Let me just give you a disclaimer, though. Unfortunately, bump dots on touchscreens don't work.
Oh, yeah. Wait, they don't?
Well, I don't know. They sure don't work when I'm trying to unlock my front door.
Oh, interesting.
It's a bit sensitive.
Hey, do you want to say your door code on the podcast?
It's 6767.
I'm sure it is.
If you try that on my door, it will not open.
None of your business is the door.
Spelled out in numbers.
Oh, yeah.
Really long door code. Okay.
Anyways.
That's a great universal one. Okay. I can go next with one. Okay, so this one is, I feel like it's also something that a lot of blind people do. So, if you're trying to put toothpaste on your toothbrush, right? It can get everywhere if you miss the toothbrush. So a lot of blind people put the toothpaste on their tongue and then put the brush in their mouth and then get the toothpaste on the toothbrush and then start brushing. You do that too, right?
Yes, I do. And I always get, every time I brush my teeth with someone that has never seen me brush my teeth before, they're like, are you eating your toothpaste? And I'm like, no. Blind hack.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it does kind of taste weird, but you can easily just, brush the toothpaste off your tongue and then, just brush.
I love the taste of toothpaste.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. That was a hot take. We should do a hot takes episode.
Yeah, blind hot takes episode. Anyways, okay, mine also kind of goes with bathroom hygiene, I guess. In the shower, especially if you buy the same brand of shampoo and conditioner, and a lot of times even the same brand will make bottles differently, but sometimes they don't, and it's the same bottle. Put a rubber band around one of them. I always do, whenever I do it, I do rubber band around shampoo. And I know the texture inside the bottle is obviously different, but it helps you save.
Who wants to just put random stuff on their hands and be like, I wonder if this is the right thing?
Yeah, especially if you have I usually just use shampoo, conditioner, and soap. But some people, I've been in Hayes' shower before, and there's shampoo, conditioner, body wash, face wash, a different face wash, some body wash, some arm wash, and I don't even know, there's so much stuff in there.
Okay, just to clarify, we do not have a specific thing called arm wash, but we have,
I don't know, it was a joke.
We have, I bet you someone does, though. And
hand
we do
wash,
have more than we
pinky
should.
finger wash, ring finger wash, middle finger wash, tongue wash.
I bet someone does need that middle finger to be washed.
Oh, okay. If we have a young audience.
Yeah, okay.
Anyways, so
I guess I
rubber
can't
bands.
share my hack about what you do whenever people ask how many fingers you're holding up, huh?
Hayes, you need to hold up nice fingers.
Y'all, it's the thumbs down, okay? It's the thumbs down.
Definitely.
First off, I would like to say I do the same things. That is so helpful, the rubber bands. like, but sometimes I'll also put like multiple rubber bands on there. Just, I don't know if you were going to say that because I kind of cut you off. I'm sorry about
Oh,
that.
no, you're good.
To talk about middle fingers.
And arm wash.
But anyways, my next hack is if you are at a restaurant. Personally, I'm the type of person who like doesn't really like drinking after people. A lot of people are like, why don't you like doing that? But I'm sure there's some of y'all that relate to me in that aspect. So if you don't want to drink after someone, carry a hair tie with you. Hair tie, rubber band, anything like that. I'm a girl, so I'm going to carry a hair tie because also, what if I just need a hair tie? Put it around your drink, and then instead of having to ask someone, is this my drink? You can just reach out, feel if it doesn't have hair tie in it, it's not yours, and you're not accidentally about to drink some random person's drink. So
I've actually never done that, but that's so smart, and I'm low-key going to start. That's very smart.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Teach me something new every day, Hayes.
You teach me a lot too, Layla.
Oh, thank you. Anyways, this is another restaurant one that I actually just thought of. It wasn't on my prepared list because I actually like planned ahead for this. But so I believe it was a beach chair clip. I think it was one of those round like type clip things. I don't know. My mom bought it and she kept it in her purse because so canes, which are O&M device, orientation and mobility. They basically help us feel our way around. If you've never seen a blind person with a cane, look it up or, yeah.
Long white stick.
Yeah, long white stick that blind people carry. Anyways, sometimes people's canes fold up and they can easily go, in a bag, in a pocket, next to you in a chair. But sometimes people don't have folding canes. And so anyone who has a rigid, straight cane, what I did was I got that little clip and I would clip it to the side of my chair. So rather than like putting it on the floor or trying to lean it up against a window or whatever, I had a clip that I would just clip it to like the rings of my chair. And obviously that doesn't work everywhere, but it worked for most places I would go to. And
That's so smart. I never thought of that one either.
Yeah, it was really nice. So yeah, I don't know if we still have the cane clip because I started using foldable ones a while ago.
Wait, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
That's really bad. Okay.
I started using the NFB foldables.
Okay. Sorry, y'all. We won't nerd out.
Shout out to NFB.
NFB canes
National Federation of the Blind.
are what Layla uses. Shout out to them. I use Initech canes. Shout out to them. So my next one also still pertains to restaurants. So if you're having a meal that is involving you to like cut something, instead of doing what I used to do and just like grabbing your knife and then just like feeling it gently to see which side is blade down, maybe just rub it against the plate or the table instead to see if it makes a sound instead
I hate that noise.
Cutting yourself. Would you rather have to deal with that noise or accidentally slice?
Okay, are you talking about like the screech noise or just like that like a serrated blade?
Yeah, like this. Like, okay, you can tell if it's.
I thought you meant make the screech like the screech of metal on metal noise, and I was like, genuinely, that's the worst noise that I hear.
It's like worse than stabbing yourself, though, Layla.
Probably not, but no, we'll be at the table and my mom will do it, and I'll literally like tense up, and I'm like, oh, I can't hear that.
Like nails on a chalkboard.
Yes. Oh my god, don't. I'm thinking about it now.
I have screen share. We're on Zoom again. God, I can screen share the sound for all the viewers.
No, I think they're okay.
Nails.
Oh my god. Anyways, my next one is money, like a money folding system. So some of us like to just stick our money in the wallets and just leave it in there and then just guess. That is not me. That's you.
No, I'm saying stop calling me out.
Oh, sorry. I was like, hello. Anyways, but some of us responsible folk,
hey, my mom or your mom said I was more responsible than you. Don't even.
Okay, well, my mom doesn't think I'm responsible about anything, which is
You're
fine.
Not.
I love you, Mom. Anyways.
Who's the one who edits the podcast?
Who's the one who reminds you that it's podcast day and we haven't done a podcast? Who's the one last week that was like, hey, it's Saturday and you haven't edited it yet? Who was that? That was me.
That was you, but
Anyways, moving on, money folding. it helps a lot with organization. And so what I do is I don't fold ones at all. Fives are hamburger, tens are hot dog, and 20s are hamburger hot dog. And if I'm rich enough to have a $100 bill, then like it doesn't go in my wallet, because if I lose my wallet, then I lose $100. So yeah.
And do you want to explain, like for the people who, because I feel like most blind people know the term, and a lot of sighted people probably do too. But do you want to explain like what's hot dog, what's hamburger?
Oh yeah, sorry. So
No, you're
hamburger,
good.
how do I explain this? Hamburger is like horizontal, so bills that are rectangles, right? You fold a hamburger and it makes a square. Like you fold it in half down the horizontal edge. I'm not explaining this very well. And hot dog makes it a
Yeah, if
skinny
you have it like
rectangle.
sideways, like where the long side's like at the bottom, then you're
Facing
like folding
you,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then that would be vertical. That'd be folding the hamburger vertically, because
No,
vertical's up and down.
no, I'm saying like if you have the long end facing you, then you would fold it like like
Yeah, you'd
if
fold
you
it over
like
itself.
sideways.
Yeah, and then the other one would be, I don't know. I don't even know. We're not explaining this
Yeah,
very well.
I don't know.
Hamburger
But
looks like a
basically,
square and hot dog looks like a skinny rectangle.
like a hot dog. Like
Yeah,
you
like a hot
fold
dog
up
and a
like
hamburger.
yeah.
It
Yeah.
makes sense,
That's
guys.
It does make sense. Okay. My next life hack is for all y'all school students out there. If you have this thing called a Braille display, which we talked about in our last episode, you have the ability to keep your phone in your backpack with your speech turned off and use your phone from the Braille display to text in class without teachers being aware that you are breaking the phone rule.
Hey, doesn't
Should I be disclosing this on the podcast? No. But also, I feel like I need to share my wisdom to you blind students out there bored in class and wanting to text your friends. So,
Okay, but doesn't one of your teachers watch this?
you know what? I don't even know, and actually like multiple of them do. So maybe I'm cooked.
Yeah, Hayes, you should not have said that. But anyways, also that's literally illegal. Like the phone ban.
Girl, I go to a school that's not in the
Oh wait,
public
you go to a
school
private
system.
school.
I go to
yeah.
a private school.
Okay, so that's not illegal
the
for
public
me.
school system. That sounded weird.
Anyways, no, I've definitely never done that, guys. Never. I'm such a good kid.
Okay, listen, to all of you teachers, I swear I get all of my work done. It's just whenever you're like, all right, we have free time in class, then I'm like, I'm bored.
I don't want to talk to anyone.
I want to text my mom about how I just failed my European history test and cry to her.
Euro's hard.
Not sinister, okay? I'm not just like actively trying to. I'm gonna stop now.
Yeah, I think you're taking yourself deeper. Anyways, my next hack is AirTags. And you can get Apple AirTags or you can get other ones, but I use the Apple ones. And basically you can put it on anything that you can clip it to. Or in a bag, in a pocket, but you can pretty much put it on anything. And you can go to the app on your phone, so you also have to have a phone, and it will tell you how many feet it is away from you, where it is, like location-wise, if it's far away. It will beep, and you can follow the sound to the AirTag. I have one on my school backpack, one on my clarinet, one on my duffel bag that I take places, like traveling. Like I love those things. It helps me find things and not have to be embarrassed to find things, and they're great. So AirTags.
That is really smart. I saw someone who, like, I have a friend who has an AirTag on his cane, which I thought was really smart.
That is really smart.
Because, like, there's so many times where I just, like, put it down, and then I forget where I left it.
Yeah.
Alright. My next hack is, I think we've actually talked about this before, but if you have ChatGPT Pro, which I know probably isn't like a common thing just for people to have, but I like AI, don't judge. You can pull up voice mode and turn on your video camera. And if you've lost something like Layla said and you happen to not have an AirTag on it, which I don't have AirTags and I lose things, you know.
Silly Billy.
I lose things. You turn on the ChatGPT video camera and you can be like, hey, like, do you see, like, I've done it before to find my dog because she likes to run away from me. And so I'll be like, hey, do you see a dog anywhere? And I'll walk around and I'll be like, do you see it now? And it'll be like, no. Or it'll be like, yes, I see her. She's like a few feet to your right. And then I go and I find her. So that's really helpful. If you don't have like, you could always like FaceTime sighted person, be like, hey, can you help? But, it's pretty cool that AI can do it, without you having to actually interact with a human because people are scary.
That's real. Also, it can sometimes help you find outlets unless you're a little silly and you can't locate the outlet.
It told me it was to the right and it was to the left.
She could not find the outlet, and I found it within like 30 seconds without even using the video camera. But it did help that I was at my house and she was at my house.
Layla.
But anyways, it works most of the time.
It does. It can get inaccurate descriptions, though. I mean, like directions.
So I wouldn't trust it with your life.
Maybe
don't. Please don't. Next hack, and this isn't really a hack, but this is just a fun thing that I like to do. Anytime I open my pantry and I want a snack, but I don't know what's in there, and I don't have anyone to easily help me, just pull something out, open the bag, and try it. Now, obviously, if you're allergic to something, I would be very careful when doing this, especially if you have whatever you're allergic to in your home. I'm not allergic to any foods, luckily, so I can do this with no consequence. I just pull out a bag, open it, and especially chips. I never know what chip is in which bag, so I can just try it. And then sometimes I will like forget that food even existed, and then I tried it and I'm like, oh, this is so good. I'm gonna have this for my snack. When I wouldn't have done that if I could see. And it's pretty great. So snack roulette.
Yeah, that is pretty great. Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to try that.
You should.
Yeah. Okay. My next hack is so another school one that's actually not going to get me in trouble this time is in class. We did our last episode on technology. We used this thing called a screen reader, and so it's talking to you. And a lot of times your teacher is also talking to you, and you have to take notes on what your teacher's saying. So instead of like trying to do that awkward thing where you have like one headphone on or one earbud in,
oh, that's what I do.
I use these things called bone conduction headphones. And so what they do is they go over top of your ears and then they sit like just right in front of your ear.
Kind of on your temple.
Yeah, on your temple. That's a good description. And so I don't know like the science behind it, but basically goes through your bones. You can hear it in your ears. No one else can hear it, but your ears aren't actually covered. And those have been a lifesaver for me in school because it's just so nice to be able to use my computer and then also hear my teacher and my surroundings at the same time. Eavesdropping on people's conversations while they should be working is also quite enjoyable. So
the equivalent of people watching as a blind person is conversation listening. So it is not eavesdropping. It's our version of people watching. And I do it all the time to everyone.
It is so fun.
Yeah.
The amount of times me and Layla are just like, wait, like, I'll be like, wait, Layla, be quiet. I want to hear this random person's conversation. It's just like mutually accepted that we're going to do
I know. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Should we just each do one more?
I have two more, but if
you have two more?
I do have two more.
I mean, I can do two more if you want. But I have no idea what the time's at, but
I know I'm watching it. It's fine.
Y'all, guess what? For like this month and this month only, I have Zoom Workplace Pro.
Yippee! We don't have to watch the time.
And now we don't have to watch the time. So
the only reason she got it was to play D&D because we're nerds.
This is true. But like now, if this turns out to be like a 30-minute episode, it's because we're celebrating Zoom Workplace.
The Zoom Workplace Pro. Shout out to Zoom if you want to sponsor us and give us Workplace Pro forever, not just the free trial. Let us know. And
we're gonna send this episode to the CEO of Zoom.
Oh yeah. Anyways, okay, my next hack is if you ever, and this can be kind of scary. I agree, this is even scary for me, and I like people, and I'm an extrovert. If you ever don't know who someone is, like someone just walks into a room and you don't know what it is, look at them or in their general direction and say hi. Because you could just be like, hey, odds are they're going to say hi back, and you're going to get at least a clue about who it is from their voice. So it makes people talk, and then you know who they are.
That's smart. That's terrifying, but that is smart.
Yeah, that's what I do.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so my next one is if you have like pants or like a shirt that you have trouble telling front to back, you can sew like a button, just a little small button, either, on the outside or on the inside, like of the front of it. And then that way you can distinguish the front and the back easier than you would be able to if you're just like picking it up with like a lot of clothes. Honestly, there are a lot of ways you can tell, but if it's something that you keep getting tripped up on, because there are some clothes that I'm like, who on earth like made this to be so difficult to tell the front and the back? Like even my mom will be like, "Hey, I don't even know if you have that shirt on right." Then just like sewing a button in there, so it's not super noticeable. It's not like people are like, "Oh my god, what does she have on her shirt?" But it's something so you can just tell front and back.
I will say most have tags. They might not be like a waving tag. Like some, have tags that aren't fully attached. Some have just little labels that are stuck on that you can still feel on the back, or a lot of times on the
left side. Yep.
On the left. And it might not be at the left at the top. You might have to like feel down. And sometimes like my shirt that I'm wearing right now, I just felt it. It's at the left. It's on the left near the bottom. Like on the left seam. Tags on the back. I feel
like a lot of them are near the bottom.
Yeah. Back, top, or left, really anywhere on my pants. It's like near the top on the left. I did just feel. I don't have them memorized, but I just felt. So tags can also be useful. Anyways, that is not my hack. My last hack, people are going to judge me for this and they're going to call me mean, and I do not care. One of my favorite things about being blind is how when I walk through crowds, people absolutely part the seas. And I know, like, I should be saying that's a bad thing because, like, sighted people don't want to run into me. And if they treated me like a normal person, which they should, which is kind of the whole point of these episodes. Well, not really, but something we've been saying is that we're normal. They should be treating me normally. They should not move out of the way for me like my cane is a laser, but they do. And honestly, I love it. So blind hack, if you're ever in a crowd, start sweeping your cane. Start hitting people because people will move and you will be able to get through that crowd. And I do not care how many ankles I hit to get to class on time during school because people do not know how to walk on the hallways except when I'm coming, and then they
high school hallways are warfare. Like, I don't blame you at all.
So whatever tactic I have to use. And that's why all my friends always want to walk with me to class because they get free pass through the crowds. It's very nice.
Really funny.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we have ran out of life hacks now because I don't have another one.
I do not. I also do not. Yeah. Sorry.
I feel like I have an idea. You can tell me this is a dumb idea and we can edit this out. But what if we now, because we told blind life hacks, but blindness isn't like our whole life. What if we just like tell just like one non-blind, like just a life hack in general, or like a piece of life advice?
You go first because I have to think about that.
Okay. My piece of life advice is to not take anything. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but basically, most things aren't about you. Like, if someone says something to you, don't be mad, like, at the person and, like, take it personal. Well, you can be mad at the person, but don't let it, like, affect you.
I think I get what you're saying. No, I think I get what you're saying. We just had this conversation before we were recording this episode. We were just talking about life, and Hayes said, we're talking about people talking to other people, and Hayes said, you never know what someone has going on behind what you see. Like, you never know what's going on at home or in their personal lives or with their family or whatever. So I feel like maybe what you're trying to say, and correct me if I'm wrong, but just everyone else's world is not about you. So the thing that they show you, like whatever they choose to show you or give you, is not always about you.
Yeah, like if someone says something mean or hurtful to you, I would say, like, 80% of the time, it's not about you, and the next day, they're going to be 100% fine again.
Oh,
It's just
yeah.
that they were having a bad day. Because trust me, I've had that a lot. But yeah, my advice would just be don't take things too personal, but also don't be afraid to cut off relationships if people are constantly doing things. Like, don't be
Yeah.
like, don't let people treat you bad, but also, most of the time, it's not about
It's
you.
not about you. Yeah.
I don't know, that's my piece of life wisdom
I
for you.
100% agree.
think
Okay.
pretty much
Well, now that we're
else.
getting into deep life advice, I could do a whole
We are.
episode on this. I love giving people advice and talking about my ideals, but I will
Y'all,
just
you want to have
say,
a ask blind girls advice
ask a
column?
blind girl advice column. Yeah, let's do it. I think my piece of advice, and this is kind of covered in our episodes because we are like a good amount of our audience is sighted. And so we are different than you, and we're kind of trying to prove that, just because we're different doesn't mean we're bad. Especially as I've gone into high school, I've met people who are wildly different than me in their past, in their life experiences, in their values, in who they are, in what they believe in how they interact with the world. And that has expanded my life view so much. Like the beliefs I have now and the values I have now and the respect I have for other people now cannot compare to what I had in middle school when I was kind of living in a bubble, honestly. And so I would just say experiences that are different are not bad. Being pushed out of your comfort zone and doing something different and doing something new is not always bad. Like, I feel like give different people and different things and different experiences a chance. And if you hate it, you never have to do it again. But
Very true.
nothing is bad. Like, it's not nothing is bad. That is not what I meant to say. Nothing that is different is inherently bad just because it is different.
I love that advice. I think that's really true because people are scared to talk to blind people, and then they do it because they're scared because it's something new, and then they do it and they're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, they were chill.
Yeah. So, yeah, I love that. Don't be afraid to do things. I can't speak today. Don't be afraid to try new things, talk to new people, and also if those new people don't treat you great, don't take it personal because it's probably not about you.
Yeah. Sorry, we got really deep in this episode. We were trying to do a funny one this week because last week's was a little bit serious, so we got really deep. I'm sorry. But, I think sometimes you need to have deep conversations. I love having deep emotional conversations. I love it.
And I just feel like this whole episode was about sharing our blind wisdom, so let's just,
share some normal wisdom. Share some wisdom of a teenage high schooler who has no life experience compared to like any adult we talk to. Anyways, it's fine. We're pretty wise. Both of us are doing okay in life right now, so it's kind of working.
We're getting through it, y'all.
Yeah.
But thank you guys so much. Remember to share with your friends and family.
Oh, hey, it's Q&A.
Oh, yes. Okay, so we are hopefully soon, probably in the next few weeks, Layla's going to be out of town, but once she gets back, we are going to host a Q&A. And so we, are announcing it now, but we are also going to post it on our YouTube and our Instagram. So remember, if you're not following those, YouTube is
Didn't See That Coming
podcast.
Yeah.
Instagram is Didn't See That Coming
podcast. I think YouTube is also podcast.
Maybe it is. I have no idea. But either way, you can probably search it either way.
Oh, our email.
Hang
on, I need to figure it out.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I don't even know.
We will post it there, but also I know some people watch it on Spotify and they may not have YouTube or Instagram. So also feel free to email us. Layla's going to pull up, because we have a podcast email.
Yes, we do have a podcast email. So if you give me a sec.
Yeah.
You might have to edit this out. We have 38 subscribers on YouTube. Okay, sorry, I didn't know that.
But yeah, if you want to email it to us, we'll make a list of all the questions, and yeah.
All right, our email is didn't see that coming, DIDNT, no apostrophe, SEETHATCOMING .PODCAST 123 at gmail.com. Should I say that again? I'll say it again. Didn't see that coming. DIDNTSEETCOMING.podcast@gmail.com. That's our email.
That's our email. Yeah, so
So you can
feel
email
free
our
to email
podcast
us.
email.
Yeah, feel free to do that. It will make, our videos, you can comment on those, whatever's easiest for you. And we'll make a list of those questions. You can ask, if you're a sightling, you can ask blindness related questions. If you just decide that you want to ask, just questions about like us, as long as they're not intrusive. If you ask for our address, we will not be answering your question.
Yeah, we will not disclose that information.
Feel free to ask whatever's on your mind.
Yeah. Also, I will say, not giving out numbers. If you already have our numbers, I think if texting is easier for you, if you're one of our friends and you already have our numbers, that's also fine. Also, if you would like to, I have another shout out to do in a minute, because I like to shout out people that are our fans. We both like to. But if you would like to have your name be disclosed in the Q&A, and you want to just be mentioned, you can leave your name with your question, and I think we could read that as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, if you say
if not,
specifically
it's fine.
if you say keep it anonymous, we will. But yeah, if you want the name, then
I would say if you don't say your name with the question, it'll be anonymous because we might not know who you are, or we might know who you are, but not.
Yeah. No,
but if you say your name and you would like your name to be disclosed, we can.
And we will not give your full name. Don't worry.
Yeah. This is I can't say full. Wait, I was trying to think of a fake full name in a
John William Smith.
Oh yeah. This is John William Smith residing at 12367 Drive, and he would like to ask. No. Yeah. But anyways, Q&A. Submit your questions, because we would love to actually do a Q&A and not just have 3 questions. So submit your questions. Anything you wanted to ask, ever.
And if we actually get a decent amount of questions, it may be a longer episode, y'all, but
yeah. This episode has been kind of long. I'm sorry.
It has. That's my job as an editor, and I would like to mention, I did not mean to have the part in one of our episodes that was blind questions. There was a part where I was like, okay, I'm going to edit this out. Did I edit it out? No.
Nope.
But at least
it's okay, behind the scenes.
Yeah. At least it was in an episode about embarrassing moments,
Yeah. It fits with the episode. Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening. I realize we kind of have been saying thank you guys so much for watching, because honestly, in my vocabulary, watch and listen are interchangeable.
Yeah, very true.
But you guys have been listening, not watching. So thank you for listening, everyone. And we submit ideas to our Q&A, and
and
I'm sorry.
With friends, family.
Share with your friends and family. Shout out to Alex, my other cousin, who commented just so he could get a shout out. Which
yes.
That's kind of cheating the system, Alex, but it's okay.
I feel like that's what we said to do last episode, though. I think he did.
Yeah, we might have said that. Okay, good job, Alex.
I said that.
I love you. I'm gonna see you in
Layla really likes comments, so comment.
I do love comments. Comment.
I do too, but Layla really loves.
Well, Hayes never reads them, and I reply to them.
No, I read them. I just don't respond to them because that's your job. Because I do the audio editing. Layla.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for listening. We won't see you later.